you become a high elf because of the Thalmor Embassy. Does it give you, like, different interactions? How does that work? I don't know if I've ever played as a high elf, to be honest. Hang on, I'm gonna go switch on my light, because my model is kind of glitching out because it's dark. Right, there we go.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Oh, do you get to the Cloud District often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
The Khajiit, they have the caravan. Yeah, there's not many Khajiits in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Yeah, if you're an orc, you get to go into the orc strongholds, like, right away, yeah. Like, because normally they send you away. You're not allowed unless, you complete, like, a quest or something, I think. They keep talking about Yorland Greymane. I don't remember where his blacksmith shop is. Where's the companion's headquarters? I actually genuinely forgot.
It's not true what they say about
Oh, it's up
you
there,
and the
right.
Dark Brotherhood, is it?
How does he know that I'm involved with the Dark Brotherhood? Who told you? Here we go, this is it. Yeah, the Argonians are all just workers, that's true. Right, hello.
You know, it's always been... But I think the fort... I'll wager. I'm eager to try.
So you can do better forging
Gods be
stuff.
praised.
Fair enough. Just buy your iron and silver ore, if you don't mind. Do you want to buy something from me, perhaps? No, you do not. That's fine. Do you have your Dark Brotherhood armor on? No, I've got Thieves Guild armor on. Because it gives me carrying capacity. That's literally the only reason I've got the Thieves Guild armor on, is because it makes me carry more stuff. I get better prices as well.
Very idea seemed inconceivable to our elven overlords.
Yes, I know the Dark Brotherhood armor is better for combat, but this is just more utility. So I'm happy enough wearing this. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that boosts my stats and such. Alright, let's do one more run to the Thieves Guild. I don't know if they've even restocked their money. They probably haven't. I think it's just one of the lines that, I think when you do certain quests and stuff, it just triggers, like, the guards and, like, citizens to just have extra lines about you. Like, if you have really good skills in, like, certain fields, they have a random chance to say, like before, I had a guard come up to me and say, like, oh, you're an alchemist, huh? Do you want to, like, make me a potion or something like that? It's probably that sort of thing. Once you like, tick the box that you've got that requirement, they just start using the
Ready for
lines.
some work? Welcome to the cozy little I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild.
Ooh.
Show me what you've got.
It's got an achievement. For having 100,000 gold. Oh my god.
Until next time.
This is a crazy, like, loop I've got right now. I make jewelry. I sell it. And then... buy, like, new ingredients and stuff. Damn. Let's see if we can do, like, one more, like, decent-sized quest before we wrap up. What's a good quest? I don't really want to do any story stuff. I don't want to do the dog quest, because you have to walk around with the dog for freaking ages for that. I remember that. You know what? Let's fish for some bloody Nirnroot. I've actually never done this quest before, so I actually don't know what the reward is. So we have to find 30 Crimson Nirnroot. Place gives you headaches? Oh, I can imagine. This place is a freaking, like, nightmare, man. I think the roots respawn, right? So the one that's in here should be back. Nope. Dederium Dineris. I don't know what the hell I just said there. I think I dropped those poisons. They don't respawn. Oh, damn, okay. Alright, well, we'll have a look anyway. Like I said, I've actually never done this quest before. Did they make the noise like the, regular Nirnroots? I don't know if they do. I suspect perhaps they don't. But they're all in here, right? Like, this is the only place you can find them. Unless I'm mistaken. This place is so bright. I'm surprised they didn't do more with the underground stuff. Because this is like actually like an area with like heaps of really interesting potential. Oh, hello there. Now, why were you falling around like that? Oh, you're alerted to me. Okay. Now, I don't know how that happened. What is the actual way that you're meant to find all this stuff? Because they're not exactly easy to see. So what's the actual intended method of finding the Crimson Nirnroot? Who are these guys? Alma's servant. Have these people been like abducted by the Falmer? Oh my god. I feel bad about killing you now. Oopsie daisy. Like, I can't even see any Crimson Nirnroot anywhere. Like, you would think that it would have, like, a red glow to it. Like, hence the name, right? Debate Hall. Damn, this the Falmer are more modern than the other Falmers. How did they actually capture these guys? Like, how did they tell these people what they want them to do? That's my question. they can't exactly communicate. Like, they can't say, hey, pick this up. They don't speak. They, as far as I can tell, they don't really have any way of communicating with them. I'll put the servants out of their misery at least. They actually have quite a bit of gold on them. Are they willingly cooperating with the Falmer? Because they have money on them. Are the Falmer paying them? In that case, I have no sympathy for them. Like a gas, like, torch or something. Maybe their allies or converts could run away from other cities. Maybe. I mean, they're called Falmer servants, so they've obviously, on some level, said that they're willing to cooperate with the Falmer. Silent City Catacombs. What is this? I don't think I've ever actually explored down here. I think every time I've come to Blackreach, I've just been like, I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Which, can you blame me? But there's actually quite a lot of stuff down here, as it turns out. Shaman's Key? What on earth is this place? Oh, come off it. The way this guy's moving around, I can barely hit him. He's like moonwalking. Freaking Michael Jackson, man. Geode vein? What is a geode vein? Soul gems. Grand Greater. And then nothing. Okay. Don't know why I got nothing that last time, but... Grand Soul Gem and a Greater Soul Gem is pretty good. I'm assuming that the drop table is based on your levels. Like, the higher level you are, the more likely you are to get good Soul Gems. I love the roll, the stealth roll. They actually can't detect it unless, unless you, like, roll right into their face. I don't know why there's no, like, oxygen meter. Very strange. Steel Gauntlets of Alchemy. I already have Gauntlets of Alchemy, but I'll pick these up anyway. I can always sell them, I suppose. If nothing else. How do I get out of here? There we go. Nah? What do you mean, nah? You're saying I'm just lucky, that's all. It's possible, I mean, I don't know. I've never looked into, like, the code of this game to understand how everything works. Yeah, I rolled right in front of his face. There was no way that he wasn't going to see me. What a strange area. Well, at least we get to learn a bit more about the Falmer from this. We know that they actually do have, like, some sort of organized society. It's based on, like, slavery, I guess. And I mean, the people that are working for them, they're willing enough to work with them that they're willing to fight me. Which indicates, I guess, that they're able to inspire some degree of loyalty. Like, it's not like these guys are like, oh, you're here to help us, you know, we'll join your like battle against the, sorry, we'll join your battle against the Falmer. Some dickheads riding by with a motorbike. No, they're just like, you're coming here, we're gonna kill you for the Falmer. It's like, man, I'm here to potentially free you guys. The way out is open. Is that a freaking giant? So, I don't know whether they're so broken that they just can't help but support the Falmer, or they actually have some degree of loyalty to them somehow. Which I find quite terrifying if that's true. I don't really want to fight a Centurion if I can help it. The Centurions are some of the strongest enemies in the game. You really don't want to be fighting them if you can help it. Where are the, like, Crimson Nirnroots? Silent Ruin. Ah, there's a Crimson Nirnroot. Ah, so it does make the same noise, okay. Warrior. I must have read that book already. Warriors, come out to play. I've never actually seen the Warriors. I don't know I don't think I've ever. It's beyond. I haven't even seen the film. I don't think I've ever spoken to somebody who has seen the film. I couldn't really tell you what it's about. I think it's like teen gang warfare. That's like the premise of the film. They're in like a gang basically. And it's about like, you know, two groups of gangs like fighting each other or whatever. Other than that, I know nothing about the Warriors. Geode Vein. I don't really need more soul gems. I think I'm good for soul gems, man. Silent Ruin. That's literally just where I came from. It was me thinking that we were going to be, like, walking across tons of Crimson Nirnroot, but as it turns out, that is not the case. This area is kind of just devoid of Crimson Nirnroot. I think there's one over here. I can see the light. There we go. Got 6 out of 30. Wow. Does anybody know what you actually get from completing this quest? Is it even worth completing? Okay, now we've found an area where there's more of them. So they mostly seem to be near the water. That's useful to know. I think like the most I've ever found in this quest is probably like 3 or 4. I try and avoid spending time in this area as much as possible. It drives me, honestly, up the wall. Which, for any non-Australians in the chat, is like saying it drives me crazy. Is that an expression in other countries? I'm sure it is. Driving somebody up the wall. As like a way of saying driving somebody crazy. I feel like it's gotta be, right? These things are kind of like Cazadors, hey, from Fallout New Vegas. I know, different dev team, but I like to draw parallels whenever possible. I do plan on playing Fallout New Vegas again, so if you guys enjoy New Vegas, look forward to that. I'll probably play it around the time when the next season of the Fallout TV show comes out. To, you know... Because, like, I don't usually do a lot of decisions based on, like, what I think is going to be popular or what I think is going to get views or whatever. But this one I've actually thought about. I'm like, if I'm going to play New Vegas again, I may as well do it when people are, like, interested in New Vegas. Right? So it makes sense in my head. I'm like, well, when the new season of the show comes out, people are going to be all over, like, Fallout again. So it actually makes sense to play it in that sense. I don't usually use trends or stuff like that to drive what I play, but I figure for this once it makes sense. Like, why did I choose to do a Skyrim playthrough? Honestly, the reason why is because I was like, I wanted to play Skyrim again because I knew that the Oblivion remaster was coming out. I was like, I want to play Oblivion, so I'll play Skyrim until the Oblivion remaster comes out. It turns out I can stream Skyrim, but not the Oblivion remaster. So it's like, damn. I am still playing Oblivion off stream, though. It's so much fun. It's hard to say which game I like more. Like, they genuinely both have their strengths. Like, if you asked me, like, a few years ago, which one I think is better, I probably would have just straight up said, yeah, Oblivion's better. Skyrim is like... It's a good game, but it's got a lot of problems. Oblivion has its own problems too. And I can see that now playing it, like, off-stream. I think the big thing with Skyrim is there's a really wonderful sense of adventure in Skyrim that I think not a lot of games have captured. Like, not a lot of games have captured, like, the feeling that you get when you, like, go to, like, a cave and there's, like, you know, oh, there's, like, stuff in here, you know, there's all sorts of, like, mysteries and whatever. Like, this sort of area. There's nothing like Blackreach in probably any other Elder Scrolls game. Again, it has its problems, but, like, the sense of just, like, adventure and stuff is something that you don't get in most games. Very few games, I feel like, can capture that. Like, I think Oblivion is a better RPG. Like, you've got more role-playing options. Like, the skills are more meaningful. You know, you've got, like, character classes, stuff like that. Your race makes more of a difference. So in that sense, Oblivion is a really good RPG, but Skyrim is a really, really good adventure game. And you really feel like, you know, you're discovering, like, new stuff. I feel like Bethesda's best games are the Elder Scrolls games, you know? Because they actually get to tell the type of story that they want to tell, which is, you know, a world full of mysteries and wonderful things and stuff like that. Good lockpicking. No, the lockpicking sucks in this game. I will stand by that. Oblivion's lockpicking is so much better, because it's actually skill-based. The lockpick in this game is not skill-based. It's... Like, what's the skill, like, in lockpicking in Skyrim? Like, you can say, oh, but you have to find the right spot. There's no indication that it's the right spot. It's literally just trial and error. There's no skill involved. At least with Oblivion's, you can actually get good at Oblivion's lockpicking mechanics. You can have a lockpicking skill of 1 and pick a master lock, because the skill-based component is always the same. There's no skill in this game. It's literally just find the right spot. You can, like, put your point. You can put your lockpick in a random position, right? Push it in, and it's just correct. And it's just pure random luck, you know? There's no skill component in that. I will stand by it. That's one of the things that Oblivion definitely does better. The lockpicking is way better. I used to be with you, man. I used to think that Oblivion's lockpicking was shit, because I didn't understand how it worked. But now that I actually understand how the lockpicking works, it's just a skill-based minigame. And it's very rare, I think, that you actually get skill-based stuff in RPGs. Like, player skill. Not, like, in-game skill. Ooh, ebony. But I will stand by that. I do like Skyrim's DLCs a lot. I think Skyrim's DLCs are all actually fantastic. Hearthfire I could take or leave, but I barely even count that as a DLC. The House DLC. That barely counts, I feel like. But the actual 2 story DLCs are actually both really good. Whereas Oblivion's, I actually don't really care for the Shivering Isles DLC that much. I'm willing to be the first one to say it. I really don't care for it that much. Like, it's literally just all like, oh, Sheogorath, he's so funny, haha. The man, he's talking about cheese, haha, it's so funny. It's like, it's not that interesting. Like, the DLCs in Skyrim are actually, they actually try and tell, like, an interesting story, other than just, oh, this guy's so hilarious. He's so LOL XD random. But I think that's a time-based thing, right? Because back in the early 2000s, that was the era of LOL XD so random. So it fit in the times, and it's just only later that it's become, like, cringe. It's the same with Borderlands, right? Like, the reason why people loved Borderlands so much back in the day is because it was the same thing. It was so LOL XD random. But now, like, looking back at Borderlands, I'm like, man, the humor in those games has not aged well. It literally got to the point where, like, people were like, bro, in the next Borderlands game, they're literally going to put a weapon called, like, Hawk Tour. And then the developers had to come out and say, we are not going to put Hawk Tour in the next game. Because that's, like, literally the sort of shit that, like, people were expecting them to do. But yeah, I'm a Borderlands hater, so come at me, guys. If you have takes on Borderlands, I'm willing to hear them. But I am a definite Borderlands hater. You may say, oh, I bet you just haven't played any of the games. I played Borderlands 1, 2, and pre-sequel. And from what I've heard about Borderlands 3, it's even worse than the other ones, so... It was when I was playing the pre-sequel when I realized, like, damn, this, like, actually is ass. The new Borderlands opened the Gok Gok 3 That's exactly the sort of thing that they would put in. Or they'll put, like, they're gonna put in freaking Bombardiro Crocodilo and all that sort of stuff in it. The whole premise of those games is like, oh my gosh, it's so random, it's so funny. Don't you get it, guys? It's funny because it's random. It's funny because you never know what they'll say next. Alright, I should stop. How did I even get on Borderlands? I don't even know. Yeah, here's the problem with this quest. I don't know where I'm even beginning to go. Like, I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I still have to go. This whole area is just a freaking nightmare. What is this? That's the real question. Derelict pump house. I can hear the sound effect of the Nirnroot, but I can't see it. I'm not crazy, right? I definitely hear the sound effect of the Nirnroot. But I don't know where it is. Oh, my lockpicking's nearly at 100. It's like inside. Oh, it's in there. How do I get in there? There's 2 in there. Oh my god, I gotta get my way in here. Blackreach. Ah, there we go. Nice. Wait, is there 2 in here? Ah, that was just another valve. Must have just been the one. Let's listen out. Is there any other sounds? Nah, that must be it. I don't know how the hell you meant to find all these Crimson Nirnroots without, like, a guide or something, man. I'm, like, halfway. How many have I actually gotten? I've gotten 17, so I'm over halfway, but I couldn't tell you where the heck any more could possibly be. I mean, here's another one, so... Put that in your pipe and smoke it. But I could not tell you where any more is. Ooh. Ores. Very nice. I need to drop some stuff. What can I drop? I'll just drop some leather. I keep picking up so much leather and I just end up dropping it all because it's actually so heavy. Alright, let's check inside here and then maybe we'll finish up for now. Where does this take us? Ralbathar Deep Market. I think this is just another, like, area, right? Whoa! Oh my god, I can see through the universe right now. I'm pretty sure I've been to this place. This was for, like, another quest, I think. Let me just quickly take a squiz. Skyrim. Okay, so this takes us out. Which, honestly, at this point, I think I kind of want to get out. I've done a lot of exploring down here, but I don't think I want to stay down here forever. Okay, how do I exit? There we go. Hopefully those don't, like, close again after a while. Alright, so what did I end up with? I ended up with 18 Crimson Nirnroot. It's a pretty good effort, if you ask me. Yeah, Azure, tell me how this is a good lockpicking mechanic. I have to find the spot where it is. And it's so precise on Expert and Master. It's easy. Tell me how to do it. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's just like Oblivion, I just don't get it. What's the trick? What's the secret? How do I know where the spot is? You can do Master with 15, okay, so what's the trick? What's the trick? Tell me the trick. Just a light tap. So stupid. I don't know. It's... Literally, you can just find the spot, like, the first try. You can find the spot on the first try. If you're really lucky. I don't know, man. You'll never convince me that's a good system. Easy? I broke, like, 2 lockpicks trying to do that. Because the lockpick keeps its damage. Even between, whatchamacallits, even between, like, like, if you use a lockpick and it gets damaged, the next time that you pick a lock, the lockpick is already damaged. I have no ore that can be transmuted. Fantastic. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad. That's because you don't know this. That's because you don't know the technique, Azure. I was in the same boat as you. If you don't know the technique for picking locks in Oblivion, you are going to break a lot of lockpicks, because you're just like, this doesn't make any sense. That's the point. That's why you need to understand the secret.
Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the... Oh, a bit of this.
Alright, what have you got for sale, brother? Ebony ingot. Iron ore. I'll buy your iron ore. You sell lockpicks. I should probably buy some lockpicks, because I am going to run out eventually. Alright, do I have anything that I can sell to you, sir? You could buy this. Buy a gold ring. A necklace, sure. Very nice.
Good day.
Skyrim doesn't need tech. Exactly. Now the truth comes out. The reason you like the Skyrim lockpicking system is because you don't have to think. Alright, if you just said that from the start, man, I would have been like, you know what? To each their own. I'll accept that. Instead of trying to tell me like it's like a superior system, it's literally you just don't have to think. You just press the button and eventually the lock will open.
I see you coming out again.
This debate would have been over, like, months ago. If you just said what you actually thought. Imperial Light Hammer, what's that doing there? Is there an alchemy store here? I think there is, right? Let's have a look, see.
No doubt about it.
Black Brown meteorite. Nah. For Oblivion, you need tech or spam the skeleton key. That's true. I mean, at least with Oblivion, they let you keep the skeleton key. I don't know why in Skyrim they give you the skeleton key and then they take it away. Like, I hate to say it, but that's really dumb. Like, I get narratively why they do it, but it's also kind of stupid.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. This place has seen better days, but so you're an alchemist then.
Okay, let's sell some potions. They need to connect the realms. No, I understand narratively, like from a story perspective, I understand why they did it. But from like a gameplay perspective, it's really stupid, I think. Let's sell some more potions. The goth mommy. She is a goth mommy in this game.
Don't forget us.
There we go. I've got a ton of alchemy ingredients, so maybe next time we can do alchemy spam. Alright, let's head back to our house, then we'll probably wrap up for today, I think. There better not be any more freaking bandits here. I'm gonna poop my pants. There we go. Cool. Anything else I can harvest? Not yet. Not yet. Alright, do I have any... I could have sworn I was storing alchemy ingredients somewhere. Or did I just pick them all up already? I actually don't remember. Alright, are they in this chest? God, I've got so much crap in here. These are all just weapons, okay. These are crafting ingredients, I think. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check my house in Whiterun. Because I feel like I've left some alchemy ingredients somewhere. So maybe they're in there. Yeah, I think they shouldn't have taken...
Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
I think they shouldn't have taken the skeleton key off you in Skyrim. Because it incentivizes you to not finish the Thieves Guild quest. And it's really weird that they like actually don't want you to finish a storyline.
Honor to you, my king.
These are all... They're all just notes, okay. Maybe it's in the room with the alchemy table, which I think is downstairs, right? No, maybe I already took all the alchemy ingredients out. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. I think we'll wrap things up there for today. So a lot of random stuff in today's Skyrim stream. Nothing really story-related or really big, but it was fun. We got to do a lot of short side quests and stuff like that, which was different, and do a lot of exploring, and particularly a lot of grinding, which is good. So we've gotten pretty good... We're up to level 42 now. I know there's an achievement for reaching level 50. So I'll try and get there. I don't know if this is going to be like an 100% achievements run or anything like that. I remember some of the achievements are kind of annoying. And I think I've already stuffed up one of the quests. Because there was that quest where I could have betrayed somebody to get an extra Daedric artifact that I didn't do. So I don't think it's actually possible for me even to get that achievement anyway. Probably next time, I think maybe we might continue with the story for a bit. And then maybe do some fishing stuff. That could be fun, because I've never actually done fishing in this game before, because it was a mod, and it's been incorporated as part of the Anniversary Edition. Sorry, Special Edition, not Anniversary Edition. But we'll leave it there for now, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this Skyrim stream. I know I had fun playing it. And I'll catch you guys all next time for more Skyrim. See you next time. Bye-bye.